don't want bouncing. Janice Severance,
Hey.
the Bookstore of Gloucester,
Yep.
who has been a key part of bringing books to Gloucester, important books to Gloucester. For how long have you been here?
I've been here 30 years, and Ann Banks started it a few years before that.
Ann Banks, was she a teacher?
She was for a short time.
I think I had her.
Really?
I think she was a great
No,
teacher.
you're thinking of Rosemary Banks, I bet. No, Ann?
I think it was
She
Ann.
really, I think she taught younger kids, like, well, I don't know.
Well, that's when I would have
When
been.
you would have been a kindergartner, yeah. But she may have taught in the Gloucester
Maybe.
schools. Ann Banks. Her husband was Peter Banks that ran, oh dear, I can't remember. One of the big companies up there by Varian.
Gloucester Engineering?
No, another one like that. We oughta...
All right. Well,
Okay,
we are here
books.
to talk about books. We're here to
Yeah.
talk about a very special event.
Yeah.
And the special event is coming up
This Thursday night.
Thursday night, yeah.
7 p.m. And we're going to have Brunonia Barry, who was here, I think, just 2 years ago. She wrote the book, The Lace Reader, which caused quite a bit of excitement on the North Shore. She's from Salem, and the book takes place in Salem, Lace Reader, as well as this book. And it's very historically accurate. And she develops these great characters and lots of psychological input, family. And this one happens to be, well, they were both mysteries. And so you kind of get riveted to the story right off. But when she first did The Lace Reader, she self-published it. And that means she paid someone to publish the book because no one would publish it.
So she shopped the book first.
Yes, and she was just rejected. And she worked in that industry, so she kind of knew how to do it. She even did it the correct way. But anyway, a friend of hers, I can't remember the exact story, got the book into the hands of someone at William Morrow, which is a very prestigious American publishing company under HarperCollins. And they decided to print the book. And so she went from nobody knowing her to this fabulous success. They signed her for millions of dollars. Contract to write 2 more books. So this is the second book after Lace Reader.
Like hitting the lottery, right?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people, like, probably, I don't even know what the percentage would possibly be, but it's probably less than 1% of people that write books probably get published, I would think, right?
Yeah, I don't know what it is either, but that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, even the man who I was telling you before, he won the Pulitzer Prize this year, and he couldn't get his book published. Eventually, he did get it published by a teeny tiny publisher, which meant he didn't get very much exposure. And he ends up winning the Pulitzer Prize.
Wow.
So now all the publishers, Random House, they're tripping over each other trying to buy or sign him.
Yeah.
I think Random House won.
There you go. So Thursday night, she's going to come here,
Yeah.
Brunonia Barry. And what's going to happen when she comes?
Well, we'll clear all of the bookcases in the center of the store, and we'll set up probably 60, 70 chairs. And she'll stand in front of that wonderful grandfather clock, and she'll read from the book, and then she'll take questions from the audience, and then she'll sit there and sign your book.
This is just such a great thing you do for authors. And, the other thing I wanted to talk about,